Hey everyone, welcome back to Call of Juarez. We're back with Billy. Still me and Orb.
Yep.
I guess he didn't like the idea of a Mexican.
What do you think of Billy today?
Not like he's so damn.
I haven't punched anyone lately,
I saw him dealing with all sorts of unsafe.
and I'm getting that feeling.
Yeah, Billy is... I just like to point out, by the way, just now, Billy was complaining about all the racism the whole damn time. He just complains about racism. And I'm having a hard time getting up there because you can't go up from one angle for some reason. But he complains about racism throughout the whole game. And later on in this level, he says something that makes him sound stupid as hell. Just gonna say that.
Well, I feel mildly racist about Billy because his voice annoys the shit out of me, but I'm not sure if it's a race thing or if it's because he's an idiot. So...
he's an idiot.
I don't know. Casual racism, ITT.
Yep. Isn't this such a great level? This is also probably the most unnecessarily long level in this game.
Oh, we've got 2 videos here, and I assume they're both 30 minutes.
Indian country?
No, the second one's a little shorter.
Oh, a little shorter than half an hour.
I think 20-ish? No, I'm not sure. We'll find out.
I think you're slowly killing me, Brass. Slowly
It's not my
sapping my will to live with this video game.
What do you want? I only wanted gas for water.
Guess what this is?
Fine. Settle down.
Are you gonna guess?
I'm not gonna say a goddamn thing, because...
Oh, did you wanna leave the blank spaces for the cutscenes like someone was asking for? Fuck that.
No, I'm not gonna say a goddamn thing, because you will now see how retarded the engine is. But,
It's a sneaky mission.
also of note, why the fuck do we need water?
Okay, I didn't actually show this. He's looking for a fucking horse, and there's a horse in the barn next to him that I could have gone, but that would have added on like 10 minutes into this video. He doesn't have a saddle. Well, let's just leave it at that. So we gotta sneak into the house to get a saddle.
So water was a ploy to steal the man's horse.
Yeah, he was lying.
Why don't you just kill the dude and take his horse? It's the Wild West. No one gives a shit.
Okay, you're probably gonna be a little upset. There's about a minute and a half here of me trying to remember where the fucking saddle is.
What? Why is the saddle upstairs?
It isn't. I thought it was because there's a gun. I'm about to pick it up.
You're the worst.
I'm not the worst. Second worst.
I also like that you have 40 arrows, which is pretty unfeasible.
Yeah, I don't know how he's carrying them around. I haven't exactly seen him pick up a quiver.
I assume he has 2 hip quivers and a back quiver, and he just looks like some kind of terrible Hawkeye impersonation. But
yeah, and this is the point where I'm going, oh shit, I don't remember where the hell this is.
I thought you said you edited these videos.
I did, but it's not that long. See? I figured it out, and now we gotta sneak past him again, because he actually hangs out in this area.
Wait, what?
Well, he goes into his house.
No,
and
the
walks
saddle.
around. Oh yeah, the saddle was just sitting there. I don't fucking understand why it wasn't in the barn with the horse.
I don't understand why the saddle is... What the fuck is wrong with the painting?
Oh,
Did you knock it off with the saddle? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, physics in this game is not great.
Yeah, we've established that, but we've also apparently established that, I'm really bothered by the floating saddle without any hands. Like, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that, but...
Yeah. Oh, and there's my editing, see? You have to walk crouched up here, and taking it out the front door is stupid as hell. Because he's gonna be right there, and I'm checking for him.
So you drop the saddle off the balcony.
Yeah, there's actually a point to this.
Well, I'm just thinking you've watched too many crime, or, you know, like casino heist movies.
Well, I have, but that's not why. And see, now he's coming here, so I have to hide up the stairs. He didn't see me there for some reason.
So why don't you just jump off the balcony?
Oh, he can't get over. I didn't try that this time, but my first time through this level I did. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like everything else in this game. Why do people love this game?
You liked it.
I like it kind of ironically.
No. You're willingly playing through it for, what, a third time?
No.
Fourth?
No, it's second.
Oh.
This is my third time through this level.
More than none is one too many.
And see, you have to sneak around. I'm playing this like Metal Gear Solid. He's not that good at detecting you still.
I'm trying to imagine what Psycho Raven would be like as a horrible racist.
And he doesn't notice that, but he notices me up on his balcony. So, I don't know how their engine works.
Baling wire and fairy dust, apparently. Speaking of their engine being shit, how was your Chrome experience?
I think you were right. I wasted my money.
Yeah.
I got one, like, how long was that fucking video? 20 minutes? I don't think I'm ever gonna play that game again. That was literally one of the worst games I've ever played.
Like, if you want to play that style of game, and you're willing to put up with a certain amount of funkiness from the engine, you should really play Precursors, or something like that.
I just like to point out, by the way, that's why I couldn't get over the balcony. I mean, he can barely clear something at, like, his thighs.
I don't know, brittle bone disease? Pneumonia as a child? Drop on his head as a child is probably a more likely answer.
Yep. And now we have horse controls.
So to speak.
So, do you like tank controls? Do you think they're great?
No.
Exactly. Why would you make horse controls tank controls?
So you can ride off into a canyon.
And save point.
I was rather hoping you'd fall into the gorge.
I didn't, for a change. I think my first time, or like first 3 times playing through this, I probably did.
That would be nice to see. I will admit that vista off to the right is quite nice.
Thank you. See, some of the scenery is kind of nice.
I mean, not in a textural or a lighting fashion, but, you know.
Oh, I got that in there twice. Oops.
You terrible. Les Miserables.
Short cutscene that's useless anyway. And the whip is apparently as long or short as they want it to be.
It's like Robin's fighting stick, but controlled by the plot. So Tom Clancy wrote this game.
I'm doing two Tom Clancy games in a row.
Yep.
And now we get to
Apaches.
people making that.
Renegades, probably. Son of a bitch.
Racist?
I don't know. I mean, stereotypical, certainly, but I mean they did do a lot of writing.
Christ.
But speaking of Tom Clancy games, the new Splinter Cell that they showed at E3. What are your thoughts?
I haven't watched the trailer yet.
You were the worst.
But mostly because I heard that Michael Ironside is not in
no longer voicing Sam Fisher, and so
Yeah,
I disown Splinter Cell forever.
It's gonna be terrible.
Um,
Conviction ended the series. Oh, and by the way, I've tried actually confronting them. This is like they're trying to do alternate paths where you can fight them or sneak by them. If you fight the 3 Apaches, I think you're basically screwed unless you're a much better player than I am. So I ran. Without getting hurt.
Their yelling, on the other hand, is certainly racist.
Oh yeah.
Not very good shots.
Oh, I'm doing my serpentine style. I think I showed that off last in the first level.
Probably. I don't really remember the rest of the LP by this point. It's all sort of a foggy blur wherein I hate you.
Oh yeah, it has been like 2 months since we recorded.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was checking to make sure they don't follow you. For some reason, there's like a plot point where they just decide, oh, you're climbing. You don't have Apaches following you anymore.
Apaches?
I can't pronounce things.
Apparently.
I'm from New York. That's how we pronounce stuff.
My question is, what part of the wagon is burning that is producing white smoke?
I don't know. I was gonna come up with a clever answer, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I'm going the wrong way for a second, but for good reason. Trust me, for a change.
See, I do trust you on occasion, and it has led me astray every time.
That guy's not close enough yet. But otherwise he's gonna get us from behind, and that would suck. Well, not us, get me.
What the fuck? Yeah. Like, you vacated the saddle.
Yep.
I don't know. Whatever.
And I'm taking his horse.
Chrome engine.
Notice, Billy can even direct the horse without having his hands on it.
That's entirely possible. Like, that's how the Mongols learned to ride.
Okay.
Direct the horse with your knees.
For some reason, I don't think Billy is that good.
Oh, no, I'm sure he's an incompetent prick who has plot armor, but,
Well, to be honest, if Billy didn't have plot armor, he would have been dead, like, let's see.
at the start of the game, then we'd never have to play this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when he's going down that hill, he should have just died that first time and been done.
You know what? I want a couple, a Japanese developer, I apologize, I forget his name, I'm sure he's highly important, in game design, in the realm of Japanese games, but he's always talked about how he wants to do a game that when you lose the game, it deletes the game and ruins the disc, so you have to go buy a new one. And
It's Suda 51, isn't it?
maybe I wanna say it's not, but it could be.
It sounds like something Suda would do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I want to see someone tout this huge, epic RPG that you like go through a tutorial, and then in the first cutscene of the game proper, your character dies and the game is over.
Earthquake, actually avalanche, but that's besides the point.
Avalanche of what?
The mountains drop rocks, and as far as I know, the rocks don't do anything. Wasn't that an informative cutscene there? I didn't cut anything out from that scene.
I guess.
I used that basically as a marker for where to edit, because I knew I was going to die in this next section.
You knew. Now,
It's a tough
are you
section.
clairvoyant, or do you know you're bad?
I know that this has like 5 Apaches,
Yeah, I could
Apaches, whatever the hell
could
you
see
wanna
how that
call
would be a problem, you terrible racist.
them. Well, they all try and kill you.
I'm amused by the physics of these arrows.
And almost all of them will do that, where all of a sudden they go up and go, oh! And then you can shoot them again.
Yeah,
Except I was actually too fast on that one, because they have... If you pull back right after you shoot, even though it has an arrow in there, it processes the arrow as not being there. I don't know why. They are not that great at programming, I'm starting to think.
I do like that you can retrieve arrows from corpses. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of my playthroughs were originally, you know, I was keeping 40 arrows. I think that's just about the max. And there's a gap we have to jump here.
I'm sure this will go
But
well.
we can't actually do it on a horse. I found out.
Wait, you can't do it on a horse?
Nope.
Why not?
Because you don't have... Well, let me rephrase that. I couldn't do it because the horse controls suck.
Fair enough.
Maybe you can if you can handle their terrible fucking horse controls, but I'm thinking it's probably impossible.
Probably.
And don't you love when you go through some action-packed places and then they drop you into a valley with nothing to do?
Yeah. Not really.
I mean, most exciting game design I've ever seen.
I got enough of that in Oblivion, honestly.
I didn't like Oblivion that much because of stuff like that.
You are well within your grounds not to. Like no one's. Well,
I liked Skyrim.
Skyrim was good. It had a few flaws relating to character and story, but you know, Bethesda.
I also think in terms of character leveling systems, at least in Skyrim you could figure it out without having like a 30-page book in front of you. I could never figure out Oblivion's leveling system because it was so complex.
What do you mean?
In Oblivion, apparently, in order to level the best way possible, you had to go through... You had to get like 5 skill points to put in or something like that. I could never figure out how to level so that my character didn't suck.
Oh, you mean min-maxing your stat gains so that you can always put +5 into the right stats? Yeah, don't worry about it.
See, that was what threw me off, because all of a sudden I was getting like +1s because I'm doing shit and I'm leveling, and then I'm just like, what the hell's wrong?
Like,
I just got +3.
especially with Oblivion, you don't need to because of the level scaling.
Oh. I never knew that. So yeah, I just killed an Apache from underneath, and he fell there. I don't know how he fell here from like up the top of this hill.
I don't know, but I'm What the fuck?
I was a good shot.
Yeah, but did that guy's head come off?
No, it just went through his head. Come on, don't you know arrows pierce skulls?
Yeah, but I don't know, whatever.
And I'm pretty sure I've shown off before. For some reason, fires damage you from further away than they seem like they should.
Whatever.
And that guy had a quiver, which I kinda wanted to take all the arrows from.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But of course, they just have quivers for no fucking reason.
Speaking of Skyrim,
Go ahead.
Sure is an avalanche. Speaking of Skyrim, rock slide, but whatever. On the bright side, while the horse controls like shit, it is faster than walking.
Yeah. Were Skyrim's horses
They were
the same speed?
They were slightly faster than walking.
I'd never bothered buying a horse, I just took the carriage everywhere.
Yeah, take the carriage or steal a horse. It's not a big issue. There are several mods out there now to increase horse speed and give them like storage capacity bags and stuff like that. But like Skyrim horses look a lot better than Oblivion horses. Not really worth using.
Yeah, I remember. Also, in Oblivion, you got a free fucking horse. I don't see why they don't do that in any of the other Elder Scrolls.
Did you get a free horse without the horse armor DLC?
Yeah. You visit some monk dude.
Oh, that's right. Joffrey gives you a horse.
And I unintentionally teabagged that guy.
Whatever.
Eh.
It's your fault for noticing it, really.
Ha ha ha. I am funny.
You're 5. Death! Damn it.
He should have died there, too. This is either a save point or an edit point. Save. So, yeah, great game design for this. I mean, it's super exciting. You fight like 3 enemies at a time, and then you have nothing. And then you get wolves.
I feel like they should have made like Beachhead 2000 Apache Edition.
Wolves are actually a bigger threat than Apaches, by the way.
Which is worrying, yeah.
Well, the thing is, the wolves you don't always see coming. You hear them, but you don't always see where they're gonna be from.
Yeah.
They never drop health potions, and all in all, they're a bigger threat. And I am looking for the arrow on all of them, because I'm running lowish. At 29, I feel like I'm running low on arrows.
I don't know. Probably have to kill 28 Apaches.
That one just, like, ate my arrow.
Oh, right in the nose. Poor wolf.
Oh, and this is a special pistol. For some reason, they give it to you when you're never going to get pistol ammo, but it uses rifle ammo anyway.
Oh, is that a pinfire pistol? Like
I don't know, maybe the nice guy in the thread that knows all about guns.
Yeah, if he could tell us, that would be great. It looks like one, but I'm not completely sure.
it's also got like really weird ammo counts.
What do you mean?
Because for some reason I can't put any more than 5 into it. Once in a while it'll have 3 and I can't put any more ammo into it. I don't know what its maximum ammo is.
I imagine it's just like a code leftover that is bugged.
Yeah, probably. Did I actually hit this guy on the first shot? Yes, I did! Saw my awesome shot there.
A realistic depiction of archery.
And of course I missed him the next 2 times. Oh wait. Did I hit him the second time? Oh! Oh!
I think you bounced the arrow off the ground.
Possibly. I don't know how fast these things fall. And again, I'm looking for arrows.
You keep using that excuse. But I'm worried about your predilections, Brass.
But how was I supposed to even see that one? Once in a while, also, if you miss, you can pick them off the ground. But
Yeah.
I could not find any of them in this run.
I have this sudden and terrible urge to play Turok 2 multiplayer on the N64.
I never played the game.
Really? Great game.
I played the original Turok, but not Turok 2.
It might have been the original Turok, I'm not sure. But the cerebral bore was a great weapon.
I think that was Turok 2 was in, because I don't remember the cerebral bore in the game I played, and I know Seeds of Evil was the second one, right?
I think? I'm not sure. I played it like one summer while I was at camp, and that was it, but...
Well, that was fun.
Yep, sure was.
I guess. I mean, either they want to be a first-person shooter, or they want this to be a full-fledged stealth game. They have to make up their minds.
No, they don't. They can just do both poorly.
But even for stealth games, this has too much space between enemies. Oh, and jump cut.
How badly did you get destroyed?
I got like 3 of the 5, I think, that are here. And then I got around that rock and there was a guy right there that took off like 50 of my health.
No one
And there
notices.
You can actually take him out without them noticing somehow. It's like, oh, I don't even know what games actually do that.
Skyrim, all the goddamn time. Like, constantly. You will shoot a dude, and his friend will not notice at all.
As long as he's not looking, they have like the Zelda awareness. They don't hear noise,
Yep.
but they see things.
Yep.
And there you go, that's all of them. I used the shotgun as a somewhat long-ranged weapon.
I don't know what to tell you.
Neither do I.
I do want to know who's supplying the Apache.
Oh, I did find... See? That was on the ground and I got it. And I have no clue who's supplying the Apache. I guess we're supposed to assume when they raided the wagon before, it had all these fucking weapons and shit. I don't know.
My history is not that great, so if someone wants to correct me, feel free, but I would assume the government, in exchange for all their land. But,
No. The government, at this point, was basically trying to wipe out Indians.
yeah.
In general. American Indians, sorry. That is the correct term.
No, they were trying to wipe out the guys over in, Asia, but,
Yeah, they were such a big threat being part of the British... Oh, wait. This actually might have been after they were out of the British Empire. I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
I don't know my not-American history all that well.
Yeah. I'm a Roman medieval history buff, but our own history does not particularly concern me. We've been douchebags throughout pretty much all of it.
Well, my school was basically, you were either interested in American history or the Great American Civil War in general.
Or you went to the proletariat. More wonderful Chrome Engine enemy spotting here.
See, I shot that guy right in the head, and it took me 3 shots to hit him. This is supposed to be a long-ranged weapon, mind you.
I was gonna make a movie reference, but then I don't remember the exact name of the movie. But it was a...
What's the movie about?
It was a movie where this kid has this little Indian figurine. Like you play cowboys and Indians with, like, little plastic figurines. And it fucking comes to life and solves all his goddamn problems.
Something about a cupboard.
Yeah, like Little Indian in the Cupboard or something like that.
That might have been it.
It might be, but I feel like it's not. But I don't know.
Someone will tell us,
yeah,
I'm sure. Oh, before we were talking about Splinter Cell, and I just remembered this. Hector Gray from my last thread made a one video so far thread of playing, I think it was Chaos Theory, like Conviction. What the hell, Hector Gray? If you're still watching my videos, why haven't you made a second video yet? Just putting that out there. That's it. I'm done.
I was busy sneezing, my apologies. But I was actually gonna do co-op with him at some point for that, but I think that fell apart. But oh well.
Yeah, I would guess so.
I will have to go watch that though, because playing Chaos Theory as a tactical assault game would be interesting, if an exercise in frustration.
Yeah, and we're just about winding down to the end, which is actually like the beginning of the second part of this level.
Just a few more miles and I'll be seeing her pretty face. She didn't judge me.
I didn't feel like putting this part in the second
we just saw each
video,
other for who we
so
were.
you'll have to remember this for a week, guys.
My father just couldn't get past the color of my skin.
Yeah, video games.
Yay.